both of y'all give a lot of credence to not just your ability, but your ability under duress. Once somebody sees you, knows what you're about to throw at them, film is on you or what have you, then we will find out. There's been plenty of dudes that came into the league that were one-year wonders, and then all of a sudden they tailed off. Even though they were still good, they weren't as great as anticipated. Why? Because you're playing against grown men who are intelligent, who got mortgages to pay, families to feed, and beyond. And these are all the things you got to tell. Hold on, Dominique. I gave you the floor. I didn't say a word.
You're right. So you said something that triggered me.
I just needed. But let me say this. But let me say this. I am not questioning the abilities of Patrick Mahomes, nor the fact that he was MVP and deservedly so last year. 50 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, a rating of 113, a QBR 82. Let me tell you something right now. I look at Aaron Rodgers, right? Before Aaron Rodgers got hurt over the last 2 seasons, let me go to his numbers that I have in front of me dating back to 2009. You talk about ratings of 103, 101, 122.5, 108, 104.9, 112.2, 92.7, 104.2. That's 8 consecutive years, okay? When you look at his QBR, 70, 69, 84, 71, 78, 73, etc. Aaron Rodgers, when you look at
what year was that?
I said from 2009 to like 2016.
Okay.
What I'm saying to you is this.
Just checking. Patrick
Mahomes is great. Was great last year.
And Aaron Rodgers was great in 2016. Continue.
But you got to remember, Aaron Rodgers, let's first reality. Anthony Barr took him out a couple of years ago, had that injury, didn't play. Last year was his first season back, got hurt early, and played throughout the rest of the season when people thought he should have sat down. I'm saying that a healthy Aaron Rodgers going up against a healthy Patrick Mahomes, particularly a healthy Patrick Mahomes, that you have film on him now. I think Patrick Mahomes is going to be great for years to come.
Okay.
But when you say that he's going to be, or he is, the operative word is, better than Aaron Rodgers, that's very, very disrespectful to somebody who has done it year after year after year.
I mean, my inbox was flooded, my mentions was flooded with angry Packers fans, and I'm not saying Aaron Rodgers is a bum. He is great, and he could quite possibly have a better season than Patrick Mahomes this year. But you talk about who's better, you went back to 2016, and then you started making excuses about injuries.
How's it an excuse, Dominique? It's a fact.
Okay, it's a fact.
He got hurt, man.
Exactly. We can't say a person is the best in the league if he didn't even play that, if he was playing on injury.
What I'm saying to you is this. If you're as great as Aaron Rodgers is,
he is great.
There should be a requirement that you got to have more than 1 year on your record to sit there. You clip him.
Can I say one thing? Can I say one thing real quick? Let me say one thing real quick. You know, first I gotta apologize, okay? Because I was tap dancing like Gregory Hines when I was talking. Okay?
That's a reference that the young kids forget.
So I'm gonna make this perfectly clear.
Google Gregory Hines, kids.
Yes, Google Gregory Hines.
Well, they've heard me say it. They've Googled it already.
Okay.
That's where he got it from. Go ahead.
Patrick Mahomes is better than Aaron Rodgers. Patrick Mahomes is better than Aaron Rodgers.
Hold on. Let me throw this out there.
Listen, here's what I'm going to say. Here's what I'm going to say. Okay, look at the year that Patrick Mahomes had last year. His first full year starting. And he was the league MVP.
Can I ask both of y'all to educate me about something?
Let me add one more piece to that.
Go ahead.
Okay. Most players, and Dominic knows this, most players, when they go from year 1 to year 2, basically of starting full time, that's usually when they make their biggest jump.
That's where you get better.
Okay? So when we look at Patrick Mahomes, in our mind it's like, man, how much better can this dude be? Like, what can he be this year coming up after last year?
I'm deferring to y'all. I'm not going to debate this. I'm going to throw this out, and then I got 2 questions for it.
All right.
Patrick Mahomes did have Tyreek Hill, Kareem Hunt for the vast majority of the season, Travis Kelce, Sammy Watkins, got Andy Reid calling plays.
And a great offensive line.
Andy Reid and a great offensive line, right? I would ask you, and we know what Aaron Rodgers had to work with in comparison to that. So I would ask you to take that into consideration along with this question. Y'all educate me. The National Football League, particularly as it pertains to the protection of the quarterback. Talk to me about what the league is now compared to what it was all of these years that Aaron Rodgers has been throwing the football, and ask yourself, how much should that factor into our judgment?
Well,
it's changed in part.
I'll say this. How many times have Aaron Rodgers put himself in harm's way? As much as we ooh and ah about the plays he makes outside the pocket, you also got to factor in he puts himself in harm's way a lot of times. I.e., when he got hurt against Minnesota Vikings with Anthony Barr. You can't have it both ways. As many times we've seen him outside the pocket, what comes with that is injury. That's just part of it.
Go ahead. I wanted to bring this up earlier because you said you decide what a quarterback is when he's under pressure. It busts pipes or break diamonds. Let's look at these pressure numbers. Patrick Mahomes under pressure, QBR 71. Aaron Rodgers under pressure, QBR 20.3.
Personnel might have something to do with that, Dominic.
Wait a minute, was that a drop mic moment? Did you just drop the mic?
It wasn't. Not
Did
for
you
me.
drop the mic on Stephen?
Not for me.
A?
I disagree.
Woo,
I disagree.
woo, woo.
Wait a minute. I disagree, y'all.
Pen drop.
I disagree. I appreciate the histrionics, but let me be very, very clear. Personnel matters. Again, if we're talking basketball, those things matter because there's so much that you can do yourself. But if you throw in the football at somebody, it matters. And look at the weapons Patrick Mahomes had available to him compared to what Aaron Rodgers had available. That does matter.
It matters, but that ain't changing.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.